it's Chloe and we're back with another video. This is a Married at First Sight season 12 episode 5 review, you guys. And this episode was called Last Night Was Magic. Did y'all watch the same show I watched? Because y'all ain't getting no magic, okay? I didn't get any magic. It was a whole catastrophe, okay? It was a show, okay? Nothing about this was magic. We may have had a magic moment, okay, between Vincent and Brianna, but that was it. And we didn't even really get to see the moment at that. So at this point, I'm just saying, okay? This should not have been called Last Night Was Magic. This should have been called Last Night Was a Show. Okay, let's do that. Let's rename the episode. Okay, now y'all who been here before know that I do my reviews scene by scene. If you are new here, that's how I do my reviews. Okay, so we're gonna go on this episode journey. Sit back, chill, take a shot. Okay, because I feel like after last night, what we endured, everybody deserved just one good shot. You know, take it, relax. And hear me out, okay? Hear me out. So the episode starts off with Chris talking to production, okay? Production is like, you gotta tell her. He's like, I don't want to tell her, okay? It's like, dun, 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 dun. It's really intense in the beginning, okay? So he's like whispering, like, I don't want to tell her yet. And they like, are you scared? He's like, I'm not scared of anything. Well, you have to tell her. It's gonna involve your marriage. I don't want to tell her yet. And I was like, oh, they giving it to us already? We getting there already, but no, they didn't, okay? They didn't give us straight shots. They gave us chases afterward, okay? Plus, flashback to 2 hours earlier when the day has just begun. Day 3 of marriage, and now we have to go through the flashback, okay? We get Ryan and Clara that are matching, okay? Because they want to be matching. Day 3, they matching or whatever, okay? They about to go see the dolphins, and they're talking now, you know. Ryan's a more laid-back, conservative type of guy. He likes routine. And we find out that Clara, you know, she's a flight attendant. She don't like routine, okay? She's gonna pop in and out every now and then in his routine of a life. I said, oh, okay. I guess that's the kind of relationship y'all gonna have. I don't see it working because he wants to sit in front of the TV and watch the same shows like his grandparents used to do, okay? On repeat, together. They enjoy it, and that's what he wants. Meanwhile, she don't want that. Okay, so she might pop in and watch a show with you every now and then, Ryan, but it ain't gonna be every day. Just letting you know. But anyway, we get over to Virginia, and for some reason that I can't even explain, okay? Well, I'm not even going to stunt y'all because, like, you ain't never been out on vacation. You know, you about to go down to the pool, okay? And you get a little cute because you don't want to just go down the pool looking, you know, rusty, dusty, crusty. So you might put on your little, you know, little eyebrows because y'all don't always got to put my eyebrows on if I'm going somewhere, okay? Put my little eyebrows on, maybe a little hat, you know, something, you know, it's going to be cute. So I could feel her, but homegirl was going to the extreme, okay? She was curling her hair up, okay? Putting on the mascara, doing the whole bit, okay? She wanted to look cute for her husband on, you know, their honeymoon. And I don't blame her, but it wasn't necessary? Absolutely not. But as a girl, do I appreciate it? Absolutely. As a man, did he appreciate it? Not even care. Didn't even care. Okay? You can already tell that, you know, some things about Virginia's gonna annoy Eric, okay? But he's being a good sport about it, okay? He's like, you really don't need to do all of that, okay? And she's like, well, yes, I do, because if I get my hair wet, then I'm gonna have to, you know, wash it over, and then we're gonna be late. And he's like, no, that just means you guys start getting ready early. It's a girl thing. Guys will never understand, okay? So we can't argue with Virginia about her wanting to get herself together, okay? Because after she looked the way she looked on the wedding, let the girl give a redo, okay? She want us to know that she can look better than she did on that wedding day. That she can do her makeup better than the makeup artist did their makeup. And I'm here for the redemption, okay? I'm here for it. Because homegirl was looking beat down, okay, on her wedding night. So I'm going to just have to let her get cute for the pool. Just let her get cute for the pool. But now, y'all, dun 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 dun, dun 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 dun. We get to Paige and Chris. Okay, vibe change. It's a vibe change. Now, Paige and Chris are having breakfast. Okay. Now, when they're sitting down, you know, Paige is like, you know, you're not going to pray over the food. He says, yeah, okay, God bless this food. Amen. And she said, well, I guess God knows the desires of your heart, as if to say you used to be a pastor. I can't tell. Right. So anyway, she's like trying to pull for conversation. She's trying to talk to him. Okay. You can tell Chris is kind of shut down. He not here for it. Okay. So then he says he got some devastating news earlier. And she says, about what? What happened? What's wrong? I don't want to talk about it. So I'm just going to let y'all know something. Okay, for everybody out there, if someone asks you, what's wrong and you don't want to talk about it, don't say I got some devastating news and I don't want to talk about it. Just say nothing. I'd rather you just say nothing's wrong. Why you ask me that? But did the dummy do that? No, dummy said, oh, I got some devastating news. Like she wasn't going to ask you what was wrong. Like she wasn't going to ask you, do you want to talk about it? Like she wasn't going to be a female and keep pushing at the issue, pushing at the issue, pushing at the issue to get to the bottom of it. But does he do that? No. He tells her he don't want to talk about it. What time we going down to the pool? I said slap him, sis. Just give him one good slap and put him in his place. Because at this point, he need to get knocked upside his head, get some sense in it. Because he's not working right. It's not working right, okay? Paige is like, no. If it's going to affect our marriage, I need to know, okay? I need to know what's going on with you, my husband. He like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. So Paige gets upset because she's upset, okay? She's mad. She's like, somebody gonna tell me what the F is going on. I said, that's the most I ever seen a little anger come out of Paige, okay? Paige must really be upset. Even in her, somebody's gonna tell me what the F is going on. It was still quiet as a mouse. I'm like, girl, that's what's wrong with you. Get up and knock him upside his head. I bet you start talking then. I promise you. I promise you he will. But anyway, they like, we can't tell you. We can't tell you. That's for him to tell you. Let me tell y'all something. Production is effed up as a whole in general, okay? I understand that it's Chris's job to tell the girl the information, but somebody should have had the therapist on the standby, okay? Somebody should have had the security. Security should have been sitting there because it had been me. I'd have blew everything up, okay? But that's just me. Good thing they had saved Paige, okay? Now, let me tell you something. Pastor Cal, Dr. Vivian, and Dr. Pepper all need to be on the Zoom call waiting to talk to me for me to be able to explain how I'm feeling, what I'm doing, and if I should even stick through with this process, okay? They should give me some backup. Did they give that girl some backup? They absolutely did. They left her out there to dry. Didn't even want to tell her what was going on. Because if Chris wouldn't have did it, Lord, who knows how long old girl would have been sitting there thinking, they doing good. Oh, let's just move on. Brianna and Vincent, y'all. We found out that Vincent's grandmother is doing better. Thank God Vincent's grandmother is doing better, okay? And they just sitting there. And I'm telling you that this brought them so much closer together. You know, they really look like they enjoying each other's company. They really, hitting it off, okay? But then Brianna had to go and annoy me because Brianna, Brianna asked Vincent, hey, would you want to live in a townhouse, or you want to get a high-rise condo, okay? Vincent's like, well, I would rather get a high-rise. I would want to get a house because a townhouse, so, when we expand our family, we have room. And then she goes, but I want a high-rise condo. Y'all, it was just so many questions. And I'm just like, Brianna, if you wanted the high-rise condo, why did you ask the man, okay? Why didn't you just say, I'm thinking we should get a high-rise condo? How do you feel about that? Don't give the man two other options, and then when he pick one, tell him what you prefer. You should have just told him what you preferred from the beginning. Y'all, I just can't, okay? She just made me so mad in that moment. I was just like, she bossy, okay? And it don't look good. It didn't look good, okay? Because it seemed like she liked to have conflict for some reason, okay? He's like, well, that's the bossy I kept hearing, okay? That's the bossy I kept hearing in the vows, okay? Then she asks him how many kids when he want to have kids, okay? He said maybe in 2 years. She says maybe 3. I'm like, girl, 2, 3, same difference. Relax. Why you gotta be confrontational for no reason? It's like she asks this question so that she could come back get answer, so that she can get her way. So instead of just saying I wanted a high-rise condo and letting the man decide, okay, we could do that. She want to give him an option and tell him, oh, don't worry about those options. We only going with this one. She want to ask the man when he want to have kids. He says 2 years. Oh no, 3 is better. Like girl. She worked on me in that scene because I just was like, this ain't it. Okay? But Vincent, he's cool with it, okay? Because she treats him good, okay? She treats him good. So in that case, she can have whatever she wants. I said that sounds good for now, okay? For now. Wait till it becomes an ongoing situation where every time she asks you a question, you give her an answer. She makes you or tries to get you to change your mind. Then you ain't going to be too happy about it, Vincent. But we going to move on now because that's all that happened. So now we get back over to Paige and Chris. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Vibe change. Okay, so Paige, is going over to Chris and she's like, listen, what is you telling everybody else that you can't tell me? What is you telling everybody else that you can't tell your wife? Chris is like, I didn't tell everybody. And I'm sitting here like, you told everybody. Everybody in this room know it's sad for me. What's wrong with him so he didn't tell nobody? Everybody know. Now I got some questions because I just need to know, okay? When did he get this phone call and when did he tell production, okay? I'm going to assume, let me tell y'all when it happened, okay? When he went downstairs to go get the, plan B or whatever, he called the ex-girlfriend, found out she was pregnant, then went told production trying to figure out how to clean this up and everything, but it had to be out in the open. So now it's the next day after he done told that girl that she wasn't attracted, they done had sex 2 times, now it's time to throw another bomb at her, okay? That's how this all played out. But anyway, he asked her, so you want to talk about it? I said, that's what she been asking you the whole time, Chris. She's been asking you what's wrong to talk about it the whole time. You want to smirk, talk about stuff. Do you want to talk about it? Then he gets up, grabs her by the arm, literally drags her into the bathroom with a smirk on his face. I said, oh, no, now I want to fight. Now I want to fight because he's playing games. First of all, why did you get up and grab her like that? You didn't want to talk to her 5 seconds ago. Now you drag her to the bathroom. He goes in the bathroom. Y'all, take off the mic. Take off the mic. Take off the mic. We taking off mics. We turning on showers. We flushing toilets, sinks, and everything, okay? Anything that got a sound, we doing it in the bathroom, okay? And then he comes out with the sweaty armpits like they was in there doing something. Now, when I first saw it, I said he about to go in there, manipulate that girl into having sex with him, make her forget all about the conversation they supposed to be having. But apparently he told her, okay? He came out. He told her. Now, y'all, this is the scene that got me, okay? When they opened the door, Paige looked like she was about to, have a breakdown, okay? Paige looked like she was in Diary of a Mad Black Woman, and she was about to, tear the whole place up. Because in my mind, I'm thinking that's what I would do, okay? But Paige ain't like me. She not like me. Paige was like, I just feel so numb right now. And she's walking really slow. And then next thing you know, she's walking out the door. And Chris was like, she's having a moment. Y'all, this gotta be scripted. Like, something ain't right, okay? Something about this is just not sitting right with me because she's not behaving how I need her to behave, okay? And he's just not doing it for me, okay? Nothing about him seems like he actually cares how she feels. So he's bad acting. That's why he's always fake crying with no tears. And I don't know what Paige is going. I don't know if the shock really got to her brain. So some girl walked out like she really was numb. Okay, that's what she said she was, and that's what she did. But I'm just like, no, because this couldn't have been in real life. Because if this was real life, I would have messed up everybody's SHIT. Okay, I'd have been yelling, screaming, and I'd have been like, somebody better get security because I'm about to wow the F out on everybody because y'all set me up for this. Okay? She said she feel like everything she has been swept away from her. Girl, bye. You been married for 3 days. You ain't even have everything. Let it go. Let it go. Don't wait on it. Ain't worth it. Let it go. But anyway, let's move on. Haley and Jacob, y'all. I really gotta look at the notes for Haley and Jacob, y'all, because I really get so bored when they come on the screen. But anyway, Haley and Jacob are eating, okay? So Haley decides to take him to get some seafood, but we already know he only like steak and eggs, okay? So she like, maybe not a good choice. But he's fine because they have onions, raw onions at that, and he's gonna eat these raw onions perfectly fine. Now, I don't have a problem if you like the raw onions, that's good, but just know that raw onions stink, okay? So we already know that his breath probably stink and it comes through his pores, okay? Things, if you eat a lot of something, it comes through your pores, So I'm going to just assume that Jacob stink. At this point, I'm just going to assume he stink, okay? But whatever. They sitting there talking, y'all. I don't know what they was talking about, but I'm just going to tell you that when he be looking at her and staring at her, it's still so creepy, okay? I just be wondering, like, what is he thinking? I want to eat her later or what? Not, like, literally, though. Like, yeah. No, not freshly, like, eat her, like, okay, never mind. I'm going to cut this out. But I really be sitting there thinking, like, what he want to do? Like, why is he looking at her like that, y'all? It's disturbing, okay? But for some reason, I feel like they kind of build a connection on the low, but I can't tell, okay? He tells Haley he's not sure how she feels about him, and then we never get a response to that. So at this point, I don't know how Haley feels about him. I would like to say that she likes him, but I don't know because she gives me a lot of reasons to believe she don't. Let's just say that. So now Ryan and Clara are playing with the dolphins, y'all, and it is adorable. Okay, I need to go touch somebody's dolphin. Okay, I'm about to do a GoFundMe. Y'all want to support the dolphin fund? Let me know. Okay. But the dolphins are cute. Okay, they like, diving, they rubbing, they flipping, flapping, they even saying bye. Okay, it's the cutest thing. Okay, I was like, I'm jealous because I want to touch a dolphin. Okay, but they say dolphins be gang breaking people, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to get that close if that's the truth. Okay, but anyway, they go sit down and now they're in like the little dolphin tank or whatever, and they're looking at the dolphins swimming. Okay, and they talking now. They start talking about wanting to have kids and what they would want to name their kids. Clara says she wants to name her daughter. If she has a child, she wants to name the child Vera. I was like, that's kind of cute. I can deal with Vera. Okay, and then here comes Ryan with the Elton. I said, Elton though, Ryan. Elton, like, why? Okay, so then they make jokes about, Elton John, the junior, whatever. Y'all, I was like, whatever, it's interesting, okay? But on a real serious note between them, Clara says that she doesn't want to push religion on her kids, okay? If they want to go to church, that's on to them, but she don't want to push it because she didn't get a chance. Now, Ryan, on the other hand, ain't here for it, okay? He believed that you take your kids to church, build the foundations, morals, and everything, and then let them live their life, okay? But she is the whole totally opposite. They say we're going to visit this conversation later, and I'm like, for what? This is the time to have the conversation. Are you going to wait till you have the kids to have the conversation? Are you going to wait till you're 8 years into the marriage to have the conversation? You need to work this thing out now, especially if you plan on having kids in the near future. Like, why are we holding off on the conversation? Y'all, I was just like, these couples is crazy. But whatever, we holding off on the conversation. That's all we got. Mood change. Y'all, it's a mood change, okay? So Paige goes to sit down with Brianna because Paige is really hurt, okay? So she sits down and she tells Brianna, like, I just got the biggest bomb dropped on me ever. Now, let me tell y'all something. Paige, like, I need her to talk, y'all. I can't with this quiet voice between him mumbling and her being so quiet. It's annoying. But anyway, she's like, I just got the biggest bomb dropped on me ever. And, Brianna's like, oh my God, what happened? What's wrong? So then she says, she just found out that Chris's ex-fiance is pregnant. Brianna was like, are you serious? So they go into this conversation, like, right? So Brianna's like, I'm sorry, yo. Like, now, Brianna is doing math in her head. She like 6 weeks, carry the 5, minus 3 months. Okay, y'all stop having sex in January, but we 6 months pregnant, and it's, okay, it don't add up. Okay, she was like, and then Paige was like, exactly, something's not adding up. And I'm like, duh, okay? Y'all, she's 6 weeks pregnant, okay? In order to be 6 weeks pregnant, you had to have sex within the last 6 weeks, maybe 4, okay? You don't get pregnant the same exact day you have the sex. I don't think. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you get pregnant the same exact day, okay? It's probably like a couple of days when you're ovulating, and it's still up there, when things happen. Okay, so I'm just sitting here like, girl, you really want to sit here and believe this man that he didn't have sex with this woman, okay? And the last time he had sex with this woman was 6 weeks ago. Let you be the dummy, okay? You be the dummy. Brianna is sitting here like something ain't adding up, and Paige is sitting here like something ain't adding up, but she still want to go through with the foolishness, okay? Now, over on the other side, we got Vincent talking to Vincent and Chris talking. Now, Chris is like, I was engaged, right? So, like, I just found out she pregnant. So, Vincent like, wow, yo, that's crazy, okay? So, like, you sure it's yours 100%? He like, yeah, it's mine. I know for a fact that it's mine, okay? He like, dang, son. So, like, when the last time y'all had sex or whatever? He's like 6 weeks ago or whatever. He was like, so have you been intimate with Paige? And he was like, yeah, like, the night of honeymoon, the morning, next morning, like last night and everything, we've been getting it in. So, Vincent was like, dang, son, y'all was doing it. Y'all was going hard on the pavement, like getting it in. And they was like, yeah. So he was like, yo, so what you gonna do? He like, I'm just going, try to focus on Paige and how she feel, okay? Now, I'm sitting here like, what in the world? I just can't, okay? Because everything about Chris says, liar, pants on fire. Liar, you're a liar. You are lying, okay? We know that this girl was already pregnant before you came on the show. Stop the BS, okay? You found out you wasn't attracted to Paige, but you wanted to stay on the show and collect your check, okay? So you needed to find the reasons for her not to want to stay with you, but she still want to hold on for dear life and stay with you. But that's not the point, y'all. Back onto the topic. back onto the topic. Back over there, Paige is still talking about how, marriage is a big thing for her, okay? And God has a plan, okay? And I'm just sitting here like, girl, no, okay? She's like, I'm just wondering what he's thinking. Like, I wonder if he's going to be like, I want to work this out with my baby mom. Like, he don't know me from a can of paint. And all. I'm sitting here like, is you delusional? Is the girl delusional? Because, he just told you he got a baby on the way, and you sitting here worried about how he feel if he gonna leave you for the baby mama. Girl, you should have left him. Don't even give him the option, but we not there yet. We not there yet, okay? Brianna's over there like, sis, you need to think about yourself, okay? Don't worry about him. Think about yourself. Code for let that go. Code for let that go. But did she do that? No. She still want to try to, oh, Lord. I just can't with Paige, y'all. Paige worked on my nerve just as much as Chris in this episode. So if y'all love Paige, y'all got to understand that the girl is letting this stuff happen to her on her own, okay? And then she want to blame it and say that God is writing the story. So at this point, I hope God gave them a happy ending, because she want to keep saying that he set this up, and I don't get it. I don't see how you think God would put you through this, okay? She said God would never give you more than you can bear. Okay, exactly. But that doesn't mean that he's going to tell you to stay in a situation. When women are getting their behind beat at home by men, okay, like that, and they having their husbands out here cheating on them and stuff, God did not say stay. He never said stay. That's not the stuff you stay for. You stay through the arguments, okay? You stay through the sickness, okay? You stay through the poor. You don't stay through the cheating. You don't stay through the butt whooping. You don't stay through the nonsense and the foolishness. You don't stay once the man told you he not attracted to you and you just met him. You don't stay once the man told you he got a baby on the way and you just met him. Anyway, y'all, let's just keep going. So anyway, now Brianna and Vincent meet up. Okay, they like, hey, boo, hey. Did he tell you? Did she tell you? Oh my God, that's crazy. I was like, yes, okay, get it together, okay? So they got a real little connection going on, because it was really natural. He was like, Vincent was like, if that was me, I'd be out. I'd be done. And Brianna was like, definitely, I will be gone. I wouldn't even, entertain it. She's like, she really hopes she leaves. She wants her to leave, okay? Everybody want Paige to leave except for Paige. Even Chris want Paige to leave except for Paige. Y'all, anyway, so we get back to Virginia and Eric, okay? Now, Virginia and Eric is down at the pool, okay? And let me tell y'all, that girl, Virginia, she know how to throw back a drink if her life depended on it, okay? It was a shot. Now, that wasn't even a shot. That was might as well have just been a drink, okay, on the rocks or whatever. And she like, you gonna take the shot? He like, I'm gonna take some of it or whatever. She like, nah, take the shot. Homegirl threw that drink back like it was Kool-Aid. And she didn't even do a wiggle, a shake, or nothing. You know how you drink something, it's strong. No. Not Virginia. Virginia took it back like it was nothing. Not Virginia. She don't play. She don't play. Homegirl was drunk, okay? She was super drunk, okay? To the point where that every time her and Eric was talking, she wanted to cut Eric off every chance that he could possibly get to, try to, talk about stuff or whatever. But we are going to address the fact that, Eric was saying that he don't approve of male friends, okay? Because male friends either need to be gay or they need to be your friends' husbands or spouses or boyfriends or whatever. And she's like, well, I have a lot of male friends, and I'm going to tell y'all this. You need to be with someone who understands your dynamic with people, okay? The way Virginia drinks, I wouldn't trust her with any man, friend or no friend, because homegirl gonna get drunk enough to forget that that's her friend, especially if he tries it. If there's a friend who's going to try it. And we all know those friends be trying it. So the way Virginia drinks, as her husband, I wouldn't want her out nowhere with no men drinking. At this point, she might even be a little suspect with the women. Because she looked like she liked to have fun, okay? Like, for real. And I don't think she's ready to settle it down. But I think Eric did have a point to some extent. A lot of men befriend women and still try to sleep with them. Not all, but it's, it's the majority. It's the majority, okay? There's exceptions to the rules, of course, but it's the majority, right? But, yeah, I wouldn't trust Virginia drunk around men, okay? No. And I'm a woman. So, no. Okay, but anyway, she feels as though he's jealous, and he says it's a healthy jealous. And I can understand the healthy jealous because you want someone to care just a little bit about where you going, who you with, what you doing. Okay, not to the point where they telling you can't do stuff and you can't go nowhere. They just a little jealous when you getting all cute and you going outside with your girls, and because they like, what you getting cute for? Who gonna be out there? Cute little, comments, but that's when you popping, okay? If you don't know you popping, because if he don't say nothing when you getting ready to leave, you not popping, sis. He don't care. Okay, so a little bit of jealousy is cool. Just a little bit. It's healthy in a relationship. But, yeah, Virginia, sis, she got to slow down on the drinking. But I was here for Drunk Virginia this episode, so we're going to get to it. Let's go. Ryan and Clara are out to dinner, and what I got from that conversation is that based on Clara's past, she doesn't feel like Ryan is ready to move in with someone. I think she thinks that Ryan is being too optimistic, and because she's had a past relationship where she moved in with someone and it didn't go well. And I'm like, you already doubting your relationship with Ryan. Ryan was like, you told me to put the toilet seat down, I put the toilet seat down. Like, it is what it is. Like, and I'm sitting here like, Dad, you already doubting y'all being able to move in together and be successful and happy based on something in the past. You need to leave the past where it's at, okay? There's a reason why that didn't work out. You got a husband. I'm pretty sure he knew he was going to have to live with somebody when he signed up for this show. Because once again, you guys are willing participants, okay? You already know that you're making a conscious decision to move in with each other. So I'm sure he has that in his mind, okay? He's ready for the female invasion. Okay, maybe a little bit much, but he's ready for it, okay? I can see Ryan being that type of guy that's just like, he's just cool with everything, okay? Whatever you say, babe. Whatever you say. Just don't mess up his routine of life, okay? Okay. Brianna, y'all, and Vincent are going out to dinner, and it's beautiful. Okay, so he picks her up, and he carries her over to the dinner table, and they're sitting there, and they're talking, and I mean, they're vibing. I feel the love, the chemistry, the sparks, everything in the air, okay? And then she says that, I'm glad we stayed in last night, or did you want to go out? And he's like, no, I'm glad we stayed in, okay? And he says that last night was magic. They did it. Honey, when a man tell you that it was magic, okay, I say, oh, she sprinkled it on him, okay? They literally gave me so much life. Okay, the footsies in the sand, okay, the chemistry. I said, I love it, okay. Champagne Poppy came with it, okay. Champagne Vinny, he came with it, okay, at that dinner, and I just loved it. I was a little romance, okay. I felt like I was at a romantic dinner. I'm like, oh, can I have some? Can I play footsies too? But anyway, y'all, it was really romantic. I was here for it, really feeling it. Now, Haley and Jacob in the Shark Tank. I think that's what it was called, the Shark Tank, okay? And he asks her some crazy question talking about which does a straw have two holes or one? And I thought it was crazy, but then I started thinking about it. And I'm like, dang, does a straw have two holes or one? But y'all, I think it's one. Because you have to put it through the other side and it comes out the other way. It's still one hole when you create the hole, right? Right? Or is it? I'm going to go with one. Y'all let me know what y'all think because he brought the question up and now I'm intrigued. But anyway, they sitting there talking and like they going through this whole questions thing. And Jacob is so boring with this 80s theme, okay? I just can't get with him and Haley every time they on the same, y'all. I really just be bored. I really don't even know. Let me see. Haley says there's chemistry. Haley says there's chemistry there. And then she kisses him. And then, Haley says there's chemistry there. They hug each other. And they kiss each other. But it looked like she wanted another kiss. But he had already been done with it, okay? But it was cute. They connected. I guess they vibed. Moving on. Change of mood, okay? Paige and Chris go to dinner. She says marriage is no joke, okay? Like Pastor Cal said, marriage is not for punks. Girl, I think you being punked. But anyway, okay? So we found out that, Chris slept with the girlfriend because he went to the funeral from her father's passing. They wasn't on good terms, but somehow they end up having sex. Okay. He went to they wasn't on good terms. He went to the funeral and they had sex. Got nothing. But anyway, he mumbling. I can't deal with the mumbling. I wanted to be like, speak up, sir. Any other time you're acting so cocky and so bold, talk like you're talking about your businesses, sir. Talk about like you're talking about your money, sir. Stop mumbling. Okay? But anyway, he apologizes to Paige. Because she done had the worst experience in Married at First Sight history. You know, she done had 2 bombshells dropped on her. And it's only been 3 days of marriage, okay? First, she finds out that her husband's not attracted to her after she busted open for him twice. And then she finds out that he has a baby on the way after she busted open for him again. Okay, yeah. She had a rough one. A real rough one. But anyway, he asks her if today was decision day, what would you say? She's like, I would definitely have to walk away. He basically, you know, starts putting a charm on her, okay? Telling her she's beautiful and she's smart. And I was like, she's beautiful. Wait. How did we get here? Now she's beautiful? Wait. Just yesterday you said you was. Okay, you know what? Let's leave it alone, y'all. Leave it alone. But anyway, you know, he's giving her all the compliments. He tells her that if she leaves, he might chase her. I said, boy, you ain't chasing her. It just sound good, okay? He gonna pull out a little rose and give it to her. She's like, is this real? Girl, that little cheap little rose that came out that plate on that table. Stop playing with me, Paige. Put that stupid rose down. Put the rose down. Stop playing with me. Paige asks him, do he still have feelings for the fiance, the ex-fiance? And then she asks him, does the ex-fiance think that they would end up getting back together, okay? His answer to that is that he's focused on his wife, okay? Because the way his wife comes before anything, okay? His mama, even his child. Now, let me tell y'all something. I know that it's somewhere in the Bible that it says that, you know, it's the husband, wife, and the children, okay? And don't get me wrong, I respect my husband. I can be submissive to my husband when need to be, okay? Yes, I do put my husband first, okay? But nothing comes before my child, okay? Because if that man decided he wanted to knock me out today, I'm not going to be sitting there talking about something, but that's my husband. I'm grabbing my child and we're out of here, okay? That's what's wrong with a lot of these women and these kids dynamics, okay? These women put these men before their kids, and then they sit there and wonder why their kids out here running the streets and being crazy. Because the mother, wasn't nurturing them and taking care of them, but she was always up in their father's face. He's focused, okay? His wife come before his kids. I don't know, y'all. Y'all make it make sense to me. You tell me how you feel about that statement. I just told you how I feel. In my case, I have a loving, okay, supportive husband. So when it comes to my child, I know he's going to put my daughter before anything. And I wouldn't have it any other way. And that's why I married him. I don't know. Something about that rubbed me wrong. Something about it just rubbed me wrong. Yeah, it rubbed me wrong. But anyway, Paige is like, so what's my middle name? Oh, no, sorry. Paige is like, well, I was so glad that he said that, you know, that I come before his kids, because I was dating someone who had kids and I felt like I was always going to come before their kids. But that's the problem, okay? Nothing wrong with men who love, you know, stepmothers and stepfathers is cool, right? But let me tell you something. When a mother and a father have a baby together and they are married and they're in a relationship together, they put that child first. You can't expect for you to even want him to put you before his child is crazy. For you to even want your ex to put his child put you before his child is crazy. I don't understand it, and maybe I'm not that deep into my religion, because Paige must be like Hail Mary herself. There's no way you will want a man who puts you before his children. Anyway, so she says, she asks him, what's my middle name? He says Monet or something like that, okay? And she was like, oh, that's so great, because I told myself I wouldn't be intimate with somebody who didn't know my middle name. And I was like, sis, you already busted open for him 3 times. If he didn't know your middle name, you was already intimate. It's too late now. It's too late now, okay? Okay, so the rule is, y'all, Once you know the middle name, you get the draws. That's the rule. Paige set the standard. Like, come on. You already did it. You didn't even know he knew your middle name. You just asked him at the dinner 3 days later. Anyway, y'all, he like, why wouldn't I know my wife's name? I can't, y'all. I just wanted to slap the both of them at the table. At this point, like, sis, you want this to happen to you. At this point, that's what you want. You want to get your heart broken. But anyway, she believed God will put more on her than she can handle. And I'm just like, yeah, girl, but don't act like it won't get close to breaking your back now. So now everybody is meeting up, y'all. And I know I skipped the scene, but I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, now everybody is meeting up. Okay? It's my favorite part of the whole episode. Everybody is meeting up, and you have Paige was like, Champagne Vincent over there looking like he ready. And I was like, ooh, Brianna, you better get her. She checking out your man. Girl, she checking out your man, okay? Don't be checking out her man because you got dusty Chris sitting next to you, okay? Chris sitting there with his head down looking stupid. Girl was like, I can't. But anyway, everybody's talking about how happy they are and how they was made, and they understand why they put together, and they perfect for each other, and they just connecting, and everything's going great, okay? And Paige and Chris is just sitting there like this. Okay. So then they asked, Paige and Chris, like, how y'all doing? Y'all ain't say nothing about y'all being happy. What's going on over there, okay? So then, Paige gets her whole speech of how, like, marriage is challenging, okay? And he puts his arm around her, and she's like, but we're going to be able to work through it, okay? And then she's like, you want to tell him? Or you want me? He was like, no, they're going to find out anyway. Okay, well. And I'm sitting here like, no. Paige. Let that grown man speak for himself. Don't sit there and coddle him. Do you want to tell them or you want me? They're going to find out. Stop it. That's why he's sitting there acting the way he acting now. Then he goes, so I found out my ex is pregnant. I was like, yo, okay. And then Clara was like, woo, okay, woo. Then we found out that Paige is going to stay. And I'm like, woo, okay. Clara was like, oh, no, I'm pissed, okay? I'm pissed for her. This is Stockholm Syndrome. Brianna is like, I really hope she would leave. Like, everybody in the confessional, like, why? What is going on? Why is she staying? That's what we all was trying to figure out last night. It was like, this is crazy. Why is she staying? Okay? But anyway, yeah. They good or whatever. They supporting her. Paige, that is, okay? They here for her. Paige, that is, okay? And what's his name over there, Chris? He's sad. Because everyone is really supporting Paige and not us in our marriage. Just her. Everybody's supporting Paige and not us in our marriage. Chris, shut up, okay? Because you're doing the most, okay? So he gets over, and he whispers something in Paige's ears, and he get up and he walk away, and he goes sit on the couch because everybody got what they wanted, but I didn't. Oh. Everybody's happy except for me and Paige. Oh, well, whose fault is that, Chris? That's nobody's fault but your own, okay? Your whole family and you pray for a honeymoon baby. You got the honeymoon baby. What else do you need at this point, sir? You happy everybody got the wife that they wanted and you didn't? Is that what it is? You did this to yourself. Why are you sitting there acting like this girl did something to you? These people did something to you. You want to be sitting over there looking like a baby about to cry. Then Paige walks over there, and that's what made me mad because Paige walked over there telling my son, are you okay? Are you sure you're all right? We can talk about it. You can handle it. I'm like, let that man be a man. Let him boss up, grow up, Chris. Why are you sitting there fake crying? You are a man. You made this bed. You lay in it. She's sitting here holding your hand like your baby, like you his mom, she his mama. For what? Then they get over there. She walks over there with him, okay? And this is when my favorite couple walk into the building, okay? Virginia and Eric come in and they lit, y'all. They super lit, okay? They'd had a long day of drinking, okay? And they here for it. They all over each other. You would have thought they was getting it in. Virginia goes like, I just want to know who getting it in. Who getting it in, okay? And we find out, you know, that Champagne Benny, okay? And Brianna was getting it in, okay? And no, Paige and Chris, they tell nobody they was getting it in because, they ain't about to be out. You ain't about to be out here embarrassing me. Paige said, you already did enough. I'm not going to tell nobody that I busted open for you and then you got a baby on the way. We going to leave that to ourselves. Only people who know is Vincent and Brianna, and that's because we told them, you know, it's a black thing. Okay? But anyway, Vincent, Eric goes, so what's up with y'all? Chris, you're not saying nothing, blah, blah, blah. Chris was like, well, to be honest, I really don't need to explain myself. And I was like, ooh, energy much? All he did say, what's up with you? Don't be mad because your life is terrible. You want to ruin somebody else's fun. And he goes into the whole conversation about, like, you know, how he just found out his ex is pregnant. And Virginia was like, oh, are you sure it's yours? I was like, oh, exactly. Are you sure it's yours? Okay, Virginia was just trying to get him, you know, a little pass. Like, maybe it's not yours, sir. You ain't even got to be worried about it. Maybe she was sleeping with somebody else. You don't even know. Like, don't even stress over it, okay? And then, you know, Eric is like, well, if you love her, you focus on her. You focus on her. They drunk, y'all. They drunk. And then Virginia was like, you got 9 months. I don't care how many times I see that scene, y'all. I'm going to crack up, okay? You got 9 months. I said, woo, child. Chris was on the edge, okay? He looked like he was ready to go F everybody up. He's like, all I was just asking is y'all to respect our privacy, okay? Respect our privacy. He was mad. Oh, well, I don't care. I love every minute and bit of it, okay? I wish he would have got up right then and started crying, okay? Matter of fact, I wish he would have stayed there and cried, okay? But no, that ain't happen. That didn't happen. So that's pretty much what happened in this episode. We find out that the ex-fiance is pregnant, y'all. So she pregnant. He all of a sudden focused on Paige now after he didn't even like her yesterday. Okay. What else, y'all? Brianna and Vincent undid it. Okay, they got the chemistry flowing. Okay, it's cool over there. Okay, Ryan and Clara, I'm still unsure what's going on with them, but Virginia and Eric, they hitting it off. Okay, they got it. They got it together. Okay, I'm rocking with them for now. Okay, I'm definitely rocking with them. Okay, those are the homies. What's going on? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Haley and Jacob, I don't know. Maybe after that kiss and that dinner, they seem to be happy. I don't know. And I'm not even going to try to act like I care. But anyway, y'all, it's been real. I'm going to see y'all guys live, I think Sunday, for our live chat so we could get into the conversation. I appreciate y'all sitting here talking to me and, you know, listening to me ramble or whatever. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment down below, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later, okay? Peace.